Hello and welcome everyone to your Tuesday edition of the Daily 8 on the News 8 Live Desk. Phil Penarski here with the top 8 stories you need to know for your day. We begin today's show with an update from a story we covered here from a few weeks back. Last week, 60-year-old Greg Joseph Dujardin was charged with second-degree criminal sexual conduct and being a habitual offender. He is accused of sexually assaulting a woman at a gas station parking lot in Port Sheldon Township back on September 8th after he crashed into her vehicle. Dujardin was out on bond during this event, though he had previously been given a life sentence for past crimes, including criminal sexual conduct. News 8 has reached out to the Department of Corrections to learn more about how Dujardin was able to be paroled. He is expected back in court next month and is currently being held on a $500,000 bond. We head to the Alger Heights neighborhood next, as residents there are raising concerns over a loose husky that has reportedly attacked small animals in the area. The roaming husky has caught the attention of the Kent County Sheriff's Office and its Animal Control Department after recent complaints. The owner of the dog has received official warnings already this year to keep their dog contained. This comes just a few days after Animal Control took in 2 huskies who reportedly killed a neighbor's cat on the west side of the city. Animal Control says that if you do happen to spot a loose dog in your neighborhood, to contact them at 616-632-7300. And a popular suburban Detroit library is back open after something other than movies and books were returned to them. The library had apparently had to be closed Sunday after staff discovered several bugs crawling around inside a recently returned DVD case. The pest control company was brought in to eradicate the pests, which turned out to be cockroaches. The library said everything is now under control and they are back open up today, and they seem to find a little bit of humor in the whole situation. The Michigan Department of Natural Resources is holding a special meeting today which will focus on the future of the Silver Lake sand dunes. Now, the dunes are a popular spot during the summer, especially with its off-roading areas, but with several incidents, including 2 deadly crashes this year alone, the DNR is looking for ways to make the dunes safer. The public is invited to attend and provide their input on the matter. The meeting will be held in Mears at 6 p.m. tonight. Your Detroit Tigers are one of the hottest teams in baseball right now. Just a few weeks ago, it looked like all was lost on the season, but now the team is right in the playoff mix. They are currently hold that final wild card spot for the playoffs. They have about a game lead over the Minnesota Twins going into the final 2 series, which are both being held at Comerica Park. But as storms make their way to the east side of the state later on today, we're feeling it right now here in West Michigan, the Tigers are hoping to avoid any bumps in all of their momentum, so they decided to move the game up today. It was originally scheduled for about 6:40 p.m. tonight. It has now been moved to 1:10 to hopefully avoid those storms, which are set to hit the Detroit area around 4 p.m. today. If you were planning on going to the game tonight and can't make it to the earlier start time, you can still return those tickets and exchange them for a game later on this regular season. And again, there are only about 5 games left in the regular season before we hit the playoffs. And speaking of the weather, let's now get you a look at the weather here back home in West Michigan. Here is Storm Teammate meteorologist Matt Kirkwood with a look at your forecast.
Well, no question, we slipped into a pattern change with second day in a row with highs in the 60s, and second out of 3 days we've had measurable rain, and that's going to continue today. You can see a few showers out there now. Area of low pressure located over central Illinois. That's going to take a track right over lower Michigan and keep us with that threat of a shower about any time today, or a passing thunder shower, nothing severe. East wind, clouds, and rain. That's going to keep those temperatures on the cool side. How about that rainfall we're looking at today in through early Wednesday, likely anywhere from ½ an inch to upwards of a little over an inch of rain. What we're tracking out there is certainly a cool day. We're looking at pleasant conditions building again. It looks like late tomorrow, but especially Thursday into Friday time frame. And we may have a tropical influence this weekend, giving us a chance of some rain showers Saturday and Sunday with what will be the remnants of likely Hurricane Helene. We'll see how close that gets to us this weekend.
All right, thanks, Matt. You saw it there in the 8-day forecast. The weekend, maybe a few showers here, but the temperature should be pretty nice, so hopefully some nice weather and some nice fall weather we should expect this weekend, which is perfect since the annual Beer City Brewers Festival is back in town this Saturday. The event will be held at Calder Plaza, and it's perfect for brewers, but also fans of all things beer. There'll be plenty to sample, as well as live music and some friendly competition between the brewers themselves. We'll actually be previewing the event right here on the live desk later on today, starting at 3 p.m., so hopefully you tune in for that. And we wrap up today's show with some more beer news. Oktoberfest, one of the biggest festivals in the entire world, is getting set to kick off in just a little bit. It's the one of the biggest festivals in the world, like I said, celebrating all things beer, food, and German culture related. It's usually held in Munich during the last 2 weeks of September and into October, but it's such a fun time that other places, including right here in West Michigan, have started having their own scaled down celebrations. And if you're interested in being at Oktoberfest but don't necessarily want to get on one of those long flights, then why not check out one of the many celebrations happening right here at home? We have a full list of all